The topic of workplace safety and culture, well, they're evolving, and the focus is shifting from punishment on to praise. To break it all down and explain what it all means, I'm joined by James Kell from Scratchie. Great to see you.
Pleasure to be here.
I think about when I first joined the workforce, it was definitely not about praise, but things are changing and the way that employees respond is changing as well.
They are, and in fact, it's the theory behind it is ages old. It's the self-determination theory. We really need three psychological things. We've got to have a sense of autonomy. We've got to feel like we're making our own decisions. We've got to feel competent, and we have to feel related. So they're timeless, and yet the workplace has just ignored them for the past 50 years.
Yeah, and we talk about generations. Obviously, we talk about the younger generation in the workforce has been quite a challenge, but this idea of positive reinforcement, bring the two together for me. What would it mean?
Right. So the ages-old idea of those three things that I just mentioned is a great idea, but you've got to actually be able to work it in the workplace. So we've developed an app, Scratchie, that allows a supervisor to give instant incentives and feedback and that sort of thing in the workplace. So if let's say you're someone working in a McDonald's store or something and you clean your area, your supervisor can now come over and instantly not just recognize you, but reward you on the spot.
And what sort of results do you see from that?
Yeah, so we've seen a 28% improvement in engagement in the workplace, which has safety implications. It's got productivity implications, retention, like everything, really builds from when they're more engaged.
It's funny, I think about the kind of 80s and my dad getting a bonus at work, and that was a once a year around Christmas time kind of thing. What you're talking about is like a minute by minute, day by day sort of situation.
Exactly. Bonuses obviously work. Like the senior leaders always get incentivized for the strategy, but they've forgotten about the people on the workface. And the workface is more tactical. So it really needs to be the same kind of incentive works, but it needs to be on a more tactical basis. And that's what we do.
What does recognition look like in the modern era?
Well, recognition actually is a pat on the back. It's got to enhance relatedness. But it's underscored by a reward. So it doesn't have to be a big reward. It's not actually about the monetary value of the reward. Reward averages $30, so it's $10 to $50, but it's more about the recognition. It sort of underscores the recognition from the supervisor.
We're talking a lot about the workforce. We're talking a lot about the employee, but for the owner of the business or the manager, it must be great to do something nice as well.
Exactly. And the workers themselves, they feel the mojo, the sort of the vibe of the workplace lifts. You can feel it when you go in. And that's great for a manager to be involved in a place where people are engaged, they're enjoying it, they're joking. Someone might, win something one day and there'll be banter about who wins and that sort of thing. So it's really good.
So talk to us, I guess, about the role of psychology through this too, and your, I guess, journey to creating this sort of company.
Right. So I was the CEO of a construction company and we wanted to build the Apple store in Sydney in George Street. And Apple wanted some safety kind of innovation. So we found this idea. We sold them on the idea and we won the project and we're like, now we're going to actually have to do it.
You created an app for Apple to help get the contract. That's fantastic.
It was the actual Scratchie we printed.
Oh, I
and
see.
Then 10 years later, we created an app.
Oh, that is fantastic.
And we got a lot of advice on the org psychology side of things. So DC and Ryan's self-determination theory is what we used.
Well, I don't have anything to give you but praise. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks a lot.